But now let's talk about my audition on Sunday, and I tell you what, it was bizarre and just mental. So if you know me personally, you would know how shy, introverted I am. This was so out of character for me, but I wanted to try and boost my confidence for this. You didn't have to have any experience in acting, it was just fun in taking part in something different. My brothers, my twin brothers, are known for the ones to be the performers. You know, they're at university studying musicals and acting. They're very much like that. I'm the complete opposite. I hate all that stuff. I hate being on stage, doing things in front of people. So yeah. But I am a massive horror fan. Every year for Halloween, I like to go to something called Cursed with my friends, where basically you go in like mazes and actors dress up and scare the shit out of you, basically. And I've done it so many times on the other side. I wanted to know what it was to be like if I was going to be one of the actors scaring people. So, as one does, I applied and I got an audition on Sunday. I didn't know what to expect because they didn't tell you anything on the email. They just said the location and that it was going to be for like 6 hours. And if I'm being honest, I am so glad I didn't know until I got there, because I swear to God, I would have been like, hell no, I'm not doing it. So I get there and we're sitting around in this tent waiting for everyone to turn up, and in total there's about 60 to 70 people there. So once everyone is there, the manager introduces him to himself and then says, can everyone come on the field, because where we was based, it was on a big field with 3 different tents. So we get on the field and he says to everyone, get in a big circle, in like there were 60 of us in a big circle. So in the circle, and he says to everyone to introduce like ourselves and to say what our spirit animal was. And so I said, I am Jade and my spirit animal is a dolphin, in front of everybody. Did I know what was going to happen next? So we're doing this thing where we have to like clap in on the beat and things, and then he then said, right, now you've said what your spirit animal is, I want you to go in the centre of the circle in front of everybody and act like your animal. What? Don't get me wrong, I knew there was some acting involved because I was going for an audition, but I honestly thought it was just going in a room with a couple of people auditioning and then done is done, but no. So here I am in the middle of the centre with everyone watching me, acting like a fucking dolphin. And I tell you what, I've never cringed at myself so much in my life. But that wasn't even it. That was just the beginning of the event. And then the next thing we had to do was, this guy, the manager, had a box full of different props that you couldn't see what it was. And one by one in this circle, you had to individually go in the middle with a prop you was given and kind of act whatever it was you had with it. So, for example, some people got a cuddly toy or a handbag or a hat, and they had to just act with it or pretend it was something, or just do something to stand out and act. Already at this point, I'm like, I've had enough. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I cannot do this. I just want to go home. But it was on for 6 hours, and I thought, Jesus, what else have we got to do? Camera just fell. But by this point, there was literally nowhere to go. I had to just suck it up and just do it. And I was like, just don't look at anyone. Just, you know, you do this once and then just get it over with. So when it was my turn, I got given a big, long, beaded necklace, and I thought, right, what do I do with this? I had to think on the spot. You literally had, like, not even 60 seconds to think. So I just grabbed it, and I started, I don't know what come over me, but I was like, just do it. I started swinging it up, put my legs up, I was like, woo! And then I wrapped it around me, right? This is me in the middle of the circle on my own and 60 people watching, strangers, I don't even know them. And I'm swinging this necklace around, I'm wrapping it around my neck. Oh, I'm so sexy, what do you think of me? Like, and everyone was laughing, and I was like, oh my God, like, I am so cringing at myself so much. I was like, this is not me. Like, this is so out of character for me, but at the moment I was just like, I've just got to do it. I mean, I knew I had to audition, but I didn't know it was going to this extent of doing all of this, and I didn't know what to do, and I was just like, I want to go home so bad, but I also wanted the part, so I was just like, I had to do it. Then we had to get in a partner with someone who you didn't know, and you had to take it in turns to kind of scare them, like creep up behind them and scare them, which, yeah, that was different. And then we went into this tent, and they had like a temporary set up ghost maze thing where you had to go around, and the pros scared you at first, and then you went in and then you had to scare the other people to test run what your scaring skills were like and if you could do it. So I didn't actually mind that part, because half the time I had to hide and then just jump at people, which is what I wanted to do anyway. I didn't want to do all this acting shit. I was just like, just want it over with. So that was fine. But then another traumatic thing happened. So then the last part was we had to again get in a big circle and individually go in the circle and act it out. But he said there was a game called Freeze, where two people would start off by acting a scene out in the middle, and then someone from the circle would say freeze. They would have to jump in and continue with an acting scene, but it could be literally about anything. You can make it up as you go along. You can literally make anything up, but everyone had to participate. And he said the more you stand out, the more chance you'll get it. So I was like, right, I've just got to do it. I've just got to do it, like get it out of the way with, and yeah. I just don't know where this side of me came from. I didn't think I had it in me, but anyway. So I shouted freeze, then I went in the circle to replace someone else, and my bit was I pretended I was about to give birth in front of 60 people. I don't know what came over me. I just thought I've got to stand out somehow. So all of a sudden I've gone on the floor been like, I'm pregnant, I'm going to give birth to this stranger, and like he's got to act his part as well. But I'm just like, what? Like I never thought in a million years I would be doing this in front of strangers, 60 people around me, like all eyes on you, and I was like, what is going on? But I managed to do it, and he said at the end of it that they're going to let us know by this weekend if we've got the part. But I mean, I hope I've done well, because I was going to say, I've done all of that, you know, something I never do, something out my comfort zone, something I'm really shy about. I'm okay doing things on camera because I can't see people actually watching me because it's behind a screen, but in person, absolutely not. But this could potentially be a new me. Like, so much shit has happened this year with people. I'm trying to change my life around a bit and do things that I wouldn't normally do. So I want to kind of get out there, be more confident, feel more like, you know, you're not on your own. Not everyone's gonna like laugh at you, because my whole life I've always felt judged. I've always not felt confident because I've been like bullied growing up. Like so much other things have gone on where I've not felt confident. But first time in my life, in my 20s, I feel like I can do this and no one's gonna stop me from doing it. And if people watching me who's not my friend anymore or don't associate with me anymore, all I'm gonna say is this is like a whole new me. Like I don't have to explain myself to anyone anymore. I'm like got a new life, like a whole new chapter in my life has come about. Like I'm just embracing it and just dealing with it, and you know, I'm like, it's no lose for me. You know, people get on with lives, people have different lives, it's okay, you know, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, hopefully I'll get it, and then all of October in the night I will be a performer in scaring people. If you want to come to the cursed event, come and see me, because I will be scaring you. No, I don't even know what I'm doing. They're going to put me in a like certain category. There's like 5 different mazes: a mystical creature, clown, zombies and all that. So we'll see. But they do all your makeup for you, they do your costumes, and I'm super excited. It's so different and new for me. So yeah, and that I'm literally stopping and starting. But yeah, that is a get ready with me. Oh, I got to spray. So just putting the lip gloss on, bit of spray, and that is all done.